As everyone knows, the judge announced today and the jury confirmed when they were brought back into the courtroom that they were hung, which means that they could not agree in a 12-0 fashion on guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, nor could they agree on innocence or not guilty, if you will. And so what that means, it's a coin flip. And either way, this case obviously could be something entirely different if there's another jury. Prosecutor Becker has made some comments, and let me take just 1 minute here to give an amazing shout out on behalf of the family and the entire community that surrounds and loves the Lyoya family. Prosecutor Becker in this case did something that very few prosecutors have the guts to do in the United States today, let alone in West Michigan. And he saw what he perceived, and we agree 100% to be an injustice to such a degree by a police officer that he, as the main legal representative of Kent County, charged criminally former Officer Schurr with second-degree murder. And obviously, we agreed with those charges from the outset. We support Prosecutor Becker's decision to do so. And we encourage him, first of all, and thank him for he and his entire trial team. Angelica, victim's advocate that was there for the family, all of these court people, if you will, from Kent County surrounded the family with love and support like they do every day in our courthouse. And we appreciate that and want to thank them. Not only did he bring criminal charges, but he himself, the main prosecutor, tried the case. Highly unusual. And we appreciate all that. And in this regard, of course, the fact that this jury could not make a determination either way, on behalf of the family, we encourage Prosecutor Becker to remain alongside this family and to move forward with a retrial, because we believe that this officer should be brought to criminal justice, and we will certainly address the civil justice that we, Ben Crump and I and our team will be asking for as well. But I would like to move forward with any questions so that you can hear directly from the family in terms of their reaction, which is obviously highly disappointed, but again, encouraged from the standpoint of it was a not guilt. There was no finding of not guilty, which is so often the case. And one more thing, I want to give a shout out to the family of Tyree Nickel, the gentleman who was killed by 5 or 6 police officers in Memphis, Tennessee, who 3 of those officers were found not guilty just yesterday. So we believe that was a miscarriage of justice. And we, again, appreciate our prosecutor, Chris Becker, moving forward. And we appreciate the hard fight that the jurors who believed in criminal justice in this case, we thank them for what they tried to do for what we believe to be that supported by the evidence.
Then question from Carter Landis. How painful has this been for the family, waiting and leaving justice into the hands of the jury, all for them to not deliver a verdict?
Israel, please.
Anauliza kuko swali na kia pale anasema haenjo maumivu. Tulere gani njo munasikia kusema mulingo ya panda 3 ans mupate justice mnafika kupwenye jiri haikukia kubapatia enye tulikuwa tunatafuta.
Kwa ngambo yangu mimi kama babake ya Patrick,
on my behalf, myself, like Patrick's father,
na familia yote,
and my entire family,
kwa kweli iko sawa, wanarudisha vidonda tena vinakuwa vipya.
It seemed like they reborn. We have a reborn of the wound and the image how my son was killed. He came back again.
Kuona kwa muda huu wa miaka mitatu tunasubiria ukweli wa kesi ya Patrick ya kuuawa.
To see that all these 3 years where we have been waiting for this case to be settled, but Patrick was killed.
Tulikuwa tunajua kama tumefika mwisho wa kesi na tunajua kama kwa kweli mtu akiuawa kinyume na sheria na tunapaswa kupigana na kupata sheria, lakini tumefika tunaona kama sheria inaenda kuyumbishwa.
And then we came here, we were fighting, and we get to the end. We thought that we were getting to the close of this case. and we're going to get the justice. But we came to realize that it was a hung jury. They could not come to the agreement to condemn this guy or to find him guilty.
Kwa kweli tumeumia sana moyoni mwetu, lakini naendelea kushukuru timu yote ya waavoka wangu wenyewe wanaendelea kutusaidia, na waaktiviste wote wenyewe wanaendelea kutusapoti. Naendelea kuwashukuru na hatutachoka kamwe na kuendelea kupigana mpaka tupate justice ya Patrick.
But also I want to say that it hurt my family, my wife. We are bleeding, we are in pain. But I would like to thank all my legal team that have stood by me and my family have been fighting, and all the activists, all the members of the community who stood by us and fight and will continue to fight until when we get the true justice for Patrick.
Prosecutor wetu amepigana kabisa kwa hii kesi, ingawapo vitu vinaenda kuyumbishwa, lakini kwa kweli tunashukuru na lawyer wetu Johnson, wote kabisa na WOMAC kwa vita ambayo wamepigana mpaka kwa hii kipindi tumefika.
Yeah, Mr. Becker, the prosecutor, he fought, he did a good job till to the end to get a justice for my son, Patrick. Mr. Johnson, who has been with us from the beginning, Commissioner WOMAC, who have stood by us. I just want to say thank you to all of them for the fight that they have put in to get the justice for Patrick.
Lakini hatutachoka kamwe mpaka tupate justice ya Patrick.
We are not going to be tired until when we get the justice for Patrick.